mad.
Yeah.
You know, like, people are always mad.
I mean, I got into this because a buddy of mine that was a federal senator from Hawaii, he was pushing for that passport to step on the plane and gonna kind of landlock everybody on their island. And I told him, I said, what's going to happen if you pass this? Why are you supporting this? And he goes, you're just going to have to listen. And then that's when I said, oh, yeah, you're just going to have to listen because these guys forgot that they work for us. You know, that's why they're there.
That was his actual answer to you?
Yeah, you're just going to have to listen. And
you're just going to have to listen.
And so then, and I say this when I go around. So my father's dying on December 30th in the hospital. I'm not vaccinated, so I can't walk in and see him. And I'm just going to have to listen. I'm trying to leave my business open so I can feed my children, but I got to close my businesses, and I'm just going to have to listen. And that's what finally made me stand up. And I told my brother, I said, act like King Kamehameha, act like George Washington, act like somebody fighting for us. And then my brother whispers in my ear, he's never been in a fight in his life. And I said, well, I'll just do this myself then. That's exactly how it started. And it's true. I don't want my kids saying, my kids or any other kids, yeah, Uncle BJ, you know, you fought your whole life. Why didn't you go fight these guys? And so I'm here. I'm here to...
Whenever a government grabs additional powers, whenever they start being able to impose additional restrictions on people because of like this health crisis, because they don't give those back. They don't want to give those back.
No.
They don't want to give those back.
And you know, it's easy when fighting for individual rights when it's popular is one thing, but fighting for them when it's not popular is a total different animal. When your best friend's girlfriend's sticking you the finger over the table and you're like, hey, I don't like what you're saying, but I'll fight for you to have the right to say it, you know. But it's just, how did they start taking things? I don't like smoking. I hate cigarettes. I hate being around them. But they walk in and then they start taking the cigarettes from people and then they look. Nobody said anything because it ain't popular to stand up and say, hey, let them, if a bar wants to put cigarettes in the bar, let them do it or whatever. And that's how they just start stripping. And even with TSA, God bless them for all the jobs that they create. You know, but that's another thing. That was a George Bush type thing that you know, they put these things, they don't give them back when they start to do stuff for us.
No,
you know?
there used to be a time where you could just get on a plane.
Yeah, when you could just get, you know, there's a policeman there and you just walk through that same family x-ray or whatever and you put your bag through. But now you got to take off your shoes. Now they got to pat you down. Now they do all this stuff. You know, there was times when you could walk into a courtroom where all the criminals are much easier than you could get on, you know, get on a plane.
Yeah, you used to be able to get on a plane with other people's tickets. Like you could give me a ticket and I could go on the plane with your ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember those days?
Yeah, no, yeah, it was. I mean,
yeah, with the ability to keep track of people now.
That's what we don't like.
That. Well, they can corral people up, and that's where it gets scary. And some people are recognizing that from the pandemic, and some people just get so political they can't see that it's a human behavior pattern. It's a human behavior pattern that folks that are in control of other people exercise. They tell people what to do, and then that's what they like to do. They like to tell people what to do. And they might be right about some of it. They might be wrong, but they want you to just listen. You're just going to have to listen.
Thank you. That's exactly. You're just going to have to listen to this.
That's crazy. When he said that to you, that's crazy. That's how a crazy person talks.
They listen to us. They work for us.
You're just going to have to listen is like a line in a bad movie.
Right?
You know, the jail guard. Why am I in here? You're just going to have to listen. Like, what? I can't believe this. That's what it's like. That's a stupid thing to say, but it's not uncommon amongst people that achieve a position of power like that. There's a very intoxicating thing about a man in particular, but sometimes a lot of women, sometimes women, you know, they get into a position of like extreme power and they like to exercise it over folks. They enjoy making mandates and placing rules on things. And, you know, you have to have this far away from that. And you have to, they'll decide what time liquor stores are allowed to be open or what time this is about. Like the bar must close by 2 a.m. even if it's not near anything.